Welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel. And yeah, it's been a while. It's been a week. I did a video last Monday and then the week got away from me. And yeah, we're now here on Tuesday and here I am. Anyway, today's video is going to be slightly different. There's not... the best to describe, you can probably tell by the title, this is a little bit different of a video, and it actually came about back in the new year. I spoke about how this year I want to do something for charity, and this is we're going to tell you a story about how this came about. So like I said, at the beginning, back in December, I'd pretty much set the stall out that this year, 2018, I wanted to basically do something for charity, to push myself. And I promised to do something back in 2016 and never did. 2017 flew by. So I went, right, no, we need to actually make some plans and get some things in action. So that's what I was doing, and everything's going well. And to be honest, like at the time of, I'm telling you about one challenge, which actually only came about last week. There is another challenge coming up later on in June this year, which again, I'll keep you up to date with. But let me tell you the story. So this came about all through friend John Hayes. You've seen him on the channel before. We did an interview with him, and he's popped up in various vlogs before now as well. John's been a friend of mine for years, and recently we've been working together. He's been helping us with East Settler Cafe and a few other things as well. And John saw my video about wanting to do something for charity, and he said, Dave, I've got an idea. How about we do a charity bike ride? And I was like, okay, yeah. Being sort of a bit of a yes man, clearly, I didn't think this through and was like, yeah, sure, how hard can that be? And he's like, cool, right, I'll get some details together and I'll let you know. And then he came back to me and said, okay, what we're going to be doing is cycling across Portugal. We're going to start at the Spanish-Portuguese border, and we're going to go all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, right across. And then I was like, oh, I was thinking, 30, 40 miles maybe. No, we're doing 140 plus miles. It's 228 kilometers. That is the challenge. So we are cycling across Portugal. And this is like I said, this is the first charity challenge of 2018, and it came out of relative obscurity, and this is what I want to share with you today. Now, I am going to draw some parallels to why challenges are a good thing and why you should definitely challenge yourself, if not for a charitable cause, and in your business and even in your personal life. But to explain a little bit more, the charity that I am raising money for, not just for this challenge, but pretty much throughout this year, is Crohn's and Colitis UK. The reason for that is, I won't go into it too much in this video, but there is a Just Giving page down below. You click show more. The link is also up there. It's justgiving.com/fundraising/Portugal 2018. I go into a little bit more reasons why it's Crohn's and Colitis UK. Long story short, one of my closest friends has Crohn's disease, and back in 2016, it went very bad. I can't put it into words. It was bad. And I've met people with Crohn's disease before, but I never knew it was as serious as it actually can be until I saw the effect of it when it flares up and when something goes wrong. And through my business, I know multiple people who have Crohn's disease, and they are all fantastically brilliant people, and they inspire me. I'm like, wow, they have this illness, this disease, and it's amazing how they manage to achieve what they can achieve. in light of this. It doesn't hold them back. And that is perhaps one of the reasons why I want to try and push myself out of my comfort zone, in order to try and raise awareness and some money for Crohn's and Colitis UK. Also on the Just Giving page, you might see I'm part of a team. I'm part of the Get Your Belly Out hashtag campaign thing. They are just basically a campaign which raises awareness for Crohn's and Colitis UK. So all of the money donated goes directly to Crohn's and Colitis UK, but Get Your Belly Out basically raise awareness for it, and I've done a fantastic job over the past few years they've been active. So that's, if you see that, that's what that is. There's nothing dodgy going on, I promise you. So yeah, that's mainly the reason for Crohn's and Colitis UK. I've always been a big believer that, you know, if you have to push yourself in life and get out of your comfort zone, and I'll admit, like 2017 was probably quite a comfortable, you know, yeah, I didn't really push myself either physically or as much as I could have done in business. Granted, you know, we started Eastside Cafe, you know, that was quite good, but, you know, still it wasn't enough. And that's why 2018, this is what I've decided to do. So this first challenge is to cycle across Portugal in sort of 3 days with John. John's with me as well, and there may be a few others who join us yet. You know, we're still trying. Clearly, nobody's as stupid or naive as I am, as they're not all saying yes like I did before I maybe knew the full details. But this is the point. So I've not rode a bike, as in out on the streets or out anywhere, in coming up to about 3 years. The last time I rode a bike, I was in Ireland, and that, like I said, that was many moons ago, way before the YouTube channel started. And yeah, it was a while, at least 2 or 3 years ago. So there's that, and the fact that I've never done any sort of endurance thing. I mean, the most I've ever done is a 5K run. Again, that was maybe about 4 years ago. I'm not built for running. I really am not. And I'm not built for cardio. I might go to the gym. I lift heavy things. I'm not built for this endurance stamina stuff. This is all very, very new territory to me, which is why I think this is the perfect chance for me to prove to you why challenges are a good thing. You see, because if I'd have just said to myself, right, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. I've tried that multiple times, and I know it doesn't work. The longest I can do it is probably about 2.5 months, and then something happens and I stop. The habit breaks because I don't have a reason. Because there's not an end goal in sight. There's no punishment. There's no consequence of me not doing it. You know, everything still goes on as normal. And that's why this challenge is great, because if I do not prepare for this, I will fail. In fact, that's one of the nice things about this, is that when I've mentioned this to people, they have mostly think I'm mental. But some people, and I'm not saying friends, because they're not my friends. Not all my friends back me 100%, but other people who have found out about this are saying that I can't do it, and I won't do it, and that I will fail. And that is, to me, that's fantastic, because all of a sudden now I get to prove them wrong. And for any entrepreneur, for any business person, for anyone who has the same sort of personality as me, as soon as somebody says that I can't do something, my instant thought is, watch me. And that is why challenges, not like I said, this might be for charity, but in your business, if you set like an end of year target, at the end of this year, I'm going to make 6 figures. End of next year, I'm going to make 7 figures. If you set a target, the decisions that you make throughout that year are all focused towards that target. If you don't set the target and you don't hit the 6 figures in the first year, there's no consequence. There's no you know, it would have been nice if you did, but it doesn't really matter. The difference is if you set that challenge, you are much more likely to hit it. And I truly believe that your mind is a very underrated and underutilized in a lot of people these days tool. And that is the key as to why this will happen. I mean, I got on the bike 2 days ago for the first time in the gym. And after 10 minutes, I wanted to stop. Oh, I don't like this. This is not me. I like to, you know, lift heavy things. I don't do this for any period of time. And after 10 minutes, it started to hurt. And then after 30 minutes, it came back. That wall was even harder. And this was the point that I was making, is that I now have a goal, a challenge to set, and mentally I can't fail, if that makes sense. There's no way I can let myself fail. So if you are in a business, if you're running an e-commerce business, if you're running whatever business it is, I urge you to set targets, to set some goals and see what happens. And even if you don't hit them, chances are you'll get a lot closer to them than you would if you didn't set any. And I think that's, as if for me, as if for the reason that saying, you know, I have a t-shirt which even says on it, haters are my motivators. And it's one of those, as much as I already believe in myself, that because somebody has said to me that they don't think I can do it, that I will do it. I'm adding in also a monetary challenge to that as well, a monetary pact. And I'm saying it openly on this YouTube channel so that, you know, there's no getting out of it. And this is that I promise that if I give up or I quit on this challenge, you know, partway through it, whatever, then whatever the Just Giving total is up to on the Just Giving page, wherever that, the link is in the description, check that out, and please donate anything you can. I really do appreciate it. But whatever that the Just Giving total gets to, I will you know, if I fail, I will personally double that amount and donate it myself. That's how confident I am that I will make sure that I don't fail this. It's too important. I care too much for the charity, and I care too much. You know, once someone has told me that I can't do something, it just doesn't become an option for me to not do that. And now that there's a monetary incentive as well, that potential huge monetary loss for me personally, again, being a business person, that is another motivator. So there it is. That's basically what this is, the first challenge. And I will be taking the camera with me. I will be vlogging the whole challenge. You know, so, you know, it will almost be, I guess, a bit of a mini documentary on thoughts, feelings, and sort of what's going on. So with that said, I want to firstly thank you for watching this video. I know it isn't the usual type of video used on this channel, but I do appreciate it if you've watched this far. If I've ever given you any value at all on this channel, if I've ever, you know, through any of the businesses that I've run, then please click the link below, justgiving.com/fundraising/Portugal 2018. Again, links in the description. Check that out. And please just donate whatever you can afford to. It is to a great cause, and hopefully one day we can find a cure for Crohn's and colitis. That's it. If anybody, again, if you enjoyed this video, if you think this is a good challenge, if you know, it's a good challenge for me, Jesus. You know, and I know there might be some people here who think, Christ, 140 something miles, I can do that in a weekend. That's great. I'm sure you can. But I'm not built for cycling. I'm not athletic in any way. And that's why it's a challenge for me. With that said, if anything that you can donate, please do. It will go to a great cause, and I will really appreciate it. And yeah, if anyone watching has got any advice for me, anything that I should bear in mind, if you've ever done any like long bike rides before, let me know in the comment section down below. Any advice, any tips, anything I should be aware of, other than perhaps maybe saying no more. But yeah, and please like this video. Again, it makes me feel better, makes me feel popular about myself. I'll let you go. I'm waffling. If anybody's got any questions, comments, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to find out more about the challenge, head over to the Just Giving page. You'll find out more about the route there. And also, I will be posting updates of my training and John's training as well. Although, like I said, we've got 2 months. This is happening in April. I forgot to mention, this is 2 months away. I've got 2 months to go from have not covered a mile on a bike in about nearly 3 years, 3 years, to now having to do 228 kilometers in a matter of days. It's going to be fun. I hope. But it's going to be good, and it's for a good cause. That's what we're clinging on to. So please, with that said, share this video, like, comment, subscribe, and please donate. It does mean the world to me. And I'll catch up with you later on this week, as I am expecting an eBay spring update either this week or next. So have a look at that when that drops. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. See you then.